Hello everyone, this is Randy here again, another episode of Professional Farmer 2014, and we're playing on the American map from the Platinum DLC. And for those of you who watched my last episode, you know I had a little incident there at the end. Game didn't really crash. I believe what happened is this combine fell through the world. Actually, I think the header actually fell through the world and took the combine with it. I believe it's actually what happened. Well, good, it just stopped raining. Perfect. And, yeah, I wasn't able to get it back. Obviously you can bring up menu, vehicles. It did not show up here anywhere, at least that I could find anyway, so I ended up going back, pulling out an older version of the saved game, which brought me back to when I was harvesting that field of grass that's, yeah, just over the hill there. So yeah, I did all that work off screen again, got it back to where we are now. Got our combine header back, obviously, and our trailer is down there as well, so. And yeah, obviously while doing that, we kind of skipped an episode there, did an extra episode of Farming Sim because of that, so I figured you guys wouldn't want to watch me kind of repeat the last two episodes. That's pretty much what I lost, was the last two episodes, I would say. I finished, yeah, that field over there was baled. I just had to sell the bales and then pretty much buy that corn header back and this tipper back. I'm unfortunately not quite back to where I was the same because for some reason I reverted the save game. It did not revert the status of this field, so I'm not entirely sure what's up with that. That's might different, let's put it that way at least. So, but anyway, we got our combine. Well, I never did lose the. Let me rephrase that. I lost the combine, but my save game still had the combine. So, when I pulled the old save game out, I just had to buy the header and this tipper back. Let's see. Will that be good? Hopefully, that'll be good. Done. You lost in that cornfield there. Start spilling the grain. And yeah, when this happened, Michael, I believe it was Michael, commented with a few helpful suggestions. He said you could possibly, if that happens, you can kind of mouse over and you might be able to find it, even though it's obviously not visible here, I guess. It might still be, be able to pick it up. I could not find it, so, I kind of just moved my mouse all over, did not show up anywhere. Actually, I gotta go to this screen. So yeah, if on this screen, you mouse over, it should show your vehicles. Yeah, okay, I guess I can say there's a tractor and a combine. They're kind of both together there, but the combine I lost was down at this end of the field, so I kind of moused kind of all around in a circle here. Didn't find nothing. Kind of went around the rest of the map. Couldn't find it, so. And then one thing he did suggest, and I didn't try this. I need. Oh, is the header not attached? That might be why. There we go. I was going to say, why can't I turn the header on and... Okay. Apparently when you get back into the game, it must disconnect that header for some reason. Anyway, like I was about to say, you can apparently change the price on these vehicles. Now, I did not know that. I was actually looking for a way to, just cheat the money back in and I can buy another combine and header, but I was not able to find a way to cheat money back into this game, so... But yeah, apparently you can change the price on the combines and all the vehicles, basically. I did go look. There is a text file for every vehicle, just a plain text file. And the price is listed in there. Now, I didn't try it, but I would assume it would work. You just change the price there to, whatever you want it to be. And you could probably buy something real cheap, I guess. So that is probably something I could have tried without, having to revert my saved game. But, yeah, well, didn't take too much work. I was actually more waiting for the time to advance so I could buy my header and trailer back. Waiting for the cow milk money to come in. I must have sold my bales a lot faster this time than I did last time or something, because I didn't have as much money when I was all said and done. I had the same amount of bale, or made the same amount of money off the bales, but I still didn't end up with enough money to buy my header and trailer. So, like I said, I must have sold the bales quicker this last time and didn't advance the time as much. Okay, yeah, I've been filling it up to about 99% or so. You can actually, if you go here, yeah, I can go a little bit farther, but that's pretty good. Don't want to take any chance on, losing anything. Tipper's right back here. We might also just move the combine to the tipper. You can actually see, just looking out the window here, you cannot actually see the auger pipe out the window here. I think in most combines you should be able to see that auger pipe. Or at the very least I would think you'd want to, to see that you're over whatever you're dumping it into. And we should be able to fit, if I remember correctly, 4 loads into this tipper here. Yeah, beauty and power. There might be power. I'm not so sure about the beauty part here. It's kind of an ugly looking combine in my opinion. It needs a different color. The yellows I don't think go, but I believe if you get the non-used one, I think it's blue, I'd like to say, which would obviously match our header a little bit better. We don't have a whole lot of corn here to go. I think in our next project to work on, at least money-wise anyway, should be getting into some corn silage. We can double that amount of money we just made there, at least off the milk anyway. At least that's what I've been told, to my understanding. Oh, while poking around, I did find out one other thing too. I can do that now. Now that I think about it, I think I knew that before. I just never could remember you can do that. You can hide all the HUDs. And that is F4 on the keyboard, by the way. Yeah, when I started this episode, I was thinking, oh crap, we're going to harvest in the rain. But apparently the rain stopped just in time, so that is something we should look into as well. If it's what, F3 brings you to the forecast, which we got to buy the Mito station for first. So actually, with the money we get, I wonder if we can buy another field. That field we got the grass off of, the one right over there, that would be a bad field to have right there. Just looking at the map out of curiosity, any other good, ooh, there's a nice one right there, and a nice one right there. Probably one of those 3 fields there would be kind of nice to have. Don't think we're going to make a whole lot off this corn, though, so... Oh, we're doing pretty good. We keep stopping the combine and right near our trailer. Would be nice if they'd implement like a tab feature like Farming Sim has. I mean, just borrow it from Farming Sim. Why not? A lot of this other stuff on here works similar to Farming Sim, so I don't have a problem with that. It's actually kind of nice if both games have similar controls. That's always the big problem. You play two farming games like this. You play Farming Sim, it's got a set of controls. Come here, play Professional Farmer. It's got a whole different set of controls you got to try to remember. And oh boy, sometimes it gets a little foggy after a while. As to what controls do what. Probably actually, I wonder if you can actually change controls. I've actually never looked at that. Oh, you can change them. Okay. I might just end up doing that then. I probably, because I'm used to Farming Sim. V is, raise and lower. B is usually your enable. Q is obviously attach, and it's still attached in this game too, so... I'll have to see once. I might just end up doing that. Make it easier on myself for attempting to remember all the keys and stuff. Now it does tell you they're on the side, but it's still... it's header up and down. Right away it's like, okay, V, that, nope. In fact, I don't think you'd... that'd probably be a bad thing if you pushed V right about now. And yeah, O is obviously your pipe there. In Farming Sim, I'm talking about. Not sure what key you would make for actually starting to empty it, though. It's a good question. Farming Sim obviously just automatically dumps if you're over an available trailer. Whereas, yeah, here, obviously, you can just dump anytime, anywhere, any place. Now, if you don't dump in a trailer, you're obviously going to lose your grain, which you probably don't want to do. Or at least I don't want to anyway. Let's put it that way. Okay, if I remember correctly, I think we got 3 loads in the tipper. We should be able to do one more. We'll double check that before I put another one in there. %, yes. That should hold another, oh yeah, easy, another combine full. Or not quite full, 99% full, let's put it that way. We'll have to see how much money this brings us. I'm betting, what do we probably, we'll have just under 20,000 in there. That looks good. Yeah, I'm betting we get about 10 off of it, is what I'm thinking. That combine is slowly sliding away. I don't like that. Move that pipe back over it a little bit more there. That would be nice if they would fix that so the combine's vehicle, well, any vehicles actually don't so you're sliding all over the place all the time. Yeah, when your combine starts slowly sliding sideways down a hill, it's kind of annoying. Does it with all the vehicles, actually. I mean, a vehicle this heavy, I don't think it would go too far in real life. Plant this thing on the ground, it's pretty much going to stay there. Not unless you're in the mud or something, obviously. And you're going to be all over the place. Of course, you know, we could realistically say we are in the mud here, because it just rained. What about, well, according to the time here, about an hour and a half ago, I believe it was. Yeah, I'm kind of just guessing here at the ends of the field where the corn is. You know, just looking at the tire marks. Haven't heard anything more about farming sim really, but I just happened to think, you know, tire marks in this game. I wonder if that's something they'll implement in the new version of farming sim. They actually see tire tracks on the ground. That'd be kind of cool. I know that was always one of my favorite features of, or more favorite features, of the Agricultural Simulator series. Not 2013, but 2011, 2012 both did it. Oop, that was 100%. Okay, let's go sell this. I don't think we dare put any more in here. Well, I guess we could put a little bit, but... And yeah, luckily we don't have to go too far right over there. Yeah, the trailer definitely doesn't look that full, though. That's something I think they could work on as well, is bumping up them fill planes a little bit. That other trailer we had was really bad for that, I thought. Oh, what did we get stuck on? Not entirely sure what we hit there. Probably a rather large bounding box on one of those trees, if I had to guess. Ah, which way does this tipper tip? I'm assuming it's going to go up. That's going to be my guess. Can't even see nothing back there hardly with all that dust. And I forget the exact dollar amount, but that was right around $10,000 there, so that's right about what I figured we'd get. And I don't recall off the top of my head how much we made off that field already, so we're doing pretty good though. Okay, that should do, hopefully. If I can find the combine here. Doesn't help the corn's yellow, combine's yellow, everything's yellow. Man, look at that combine just slide. That's crazy. At least the tractor's a little bit easier to find. It's red. Interesting. It wouldn't let me get out while the tractor was moving. Guess you kind of expect that. Okay, hopefully we can finish the rest of this field without incidents of the combine falling through the world. That would be good. What I actually probably should have done when that happened is I should not have saved that game, because what I ended up doing was going to M, went to vehicles, and went to another vehicle, and then I was okay, pretty much, you know, able to save and exit the game. I probably should not have saved, should have just quit the game without saving, and then I would have just lost my progress there for that particular segment, which I don't think was too much if I remember correctly. Pretty much we just harvested a little corn, enough to buy that tipper if I remember correctly. So that's something I'll have to probably remember in the future if that happens. Just kind of nuke that segment, and oh well. I'll have to replay it, probably off screen. Like I say, hopefully it don't happen again, but... You know, obviously they got the reset vehicle features. Maybe I could have tried that too while I was in it. I'm not sure if that worked though. Because yeah, if you go to M menu here, you can have under mechanics, you can... Oh, yeah, call for assistance right there. And that'll reset your vehicle. What they apparently need, though, like I mentioned, I was talking about this in my Farming Sim video, kind of like what Farming Sim has, is kind of their global reset. You can reset all vehicles without actually, you know, having to be able to select the vehicle or anything like that. I've only actually had to do that once that I recall in Farming Sim 2013. I just reset all of it. I forget what happened again. I had to do it once. Reset all my vehicles. Something got messed up. I remember that much, but normally you don't have to do that with Farming Sim. You can reset individual vehicles, and that's usually good enough. And even if they, you know, fall through the world, which I've had more than my share of vehicles fall through the world. Feldkirchen, by the way, was bad for that. There was the 2 spots that I remember that vehicles could fall through the world on that map. It's actually back where vehicles normally shouldn't have gone, but my hired workers constantly wanted to go there and check it out for some reason. And, you know, obviously they'd go back behind where they shouldn't be, and they drop through the world they'd go. Okay, a little bit more here, and we'll have this field wrapped up. And then what we'll do after that, I'm not entirely sure. Oh, we got 6. I wonder if we can maybe just happen to think of something. We'll go look at, probably not that field there, because that one's already been harvested. But if I go find one of the other 2 fields I was looking at there, they'll probably haven't been harvested yet. I could possibly go harvest them if I buy them. Actually, I wonder if you even have to buy them to harvest them. There's something we could try. Because obviously, we can harvest corn without having to buy the field. Or grass without having to buy the field, I mean. Wonder if we can, like harvest corn without having to buy fields. Now what that means, I want to find a field that has corn on it. Doesn't even have to have corn on it. I guess it could have wheat too if I put the other header on. Or any of the other crops. And let's see. Let's look at fields. By chance, do any of these have corn on them? Nope, peas. Canola, grass, yeah, we know that one. Ooh, corn. Looking at some of the other fields here, that's 5. How much? 4. That's 3, 3, 5, 4. So that looks like about the biggest field right there, 4 or 5.04 hectares. So I think the other map actually had some bigger fields on. I believe some of the bigger ones there were like 8 and 7. Anyway, let's take a ride over. I believe it was this way. Look at the map again. Yes, it was that field there. Let's just see if it'll let us harvest it without actually having to buy it. Obviously, that's something you can do in Farming Sim as well. You don't actually have to own the field to harvest the field. Or at least not on any of the maps I've ever played, anyway. Let's see, should be over here somewhere, I believe. That one there, I'm thinking. Ah, yes. Yeah, looks like a field of corn. You do not own this field. I think that's going to mean I'm not going to be able to harvest it. Yeah. Okay. If I buy a field, do I really want to buy this field? Kind of thinking probably this one up here. That is 2.5. This one's, yeah, this one's actually bigger yet, isn't it? That one's even bigger yet. Oh, I don't even have enough money to buy this field. Okay. I don't think we'll be buying any fields then. Okay, back to the farm. Guess we can't get any free harvesting done. Oh well. One thing we do have to do yet is sell what remains in that tipper there. Not much. Looks like the corn prices pretty much take however much you have and divide it by 2. So in my case, I had about 20,000 there on the first load. So yeah, I figured make about 10, and that looks like about what we made. I'm not exactly sure what's in there now. It can't be much more than probably 6,000, 7,000. So we'll probably only get another 3,000, 4,000 out of that. Not a whole lot exactly. Okay, let's see. Where should I put this? I think if we put it right up against the fence here, that should be good. Okay, leave that there, grab the tractor, and let's take, what do we got in here? Oh, we got 10,000 yet. Okay, that's more than what I thought we had. That's so we'll probably get another 5 or so off of this. I believe that puts us right about the price range of Farming Sim in that case. Farming Sim is usually right around 500 bucks per 1,000, so should be probably about 21 when we're all said and done here. Yep, 21. Okay, and with that, folks, I think we'll call it an episode there. We got our corn harvest finished. Didn't make a whole lot of money, but we spent a fair amount of it too. So, yep, folks, have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching. Till next time.